welcome to Mills Community Media's coverage of Mills Mohawk Varsity Volleyball. Little extra something for the national anthem tonight. Tried to bring you a little of that as some technical difficulties on the sound system, and the student athletes from both sides, Hopkinton Hillers and your Mills Mohawks, took it upon themselves to bring us the national anthem. So nice job, gentlemen, on that front. Paul Ayton, West Cote, excited to bring you that rendition of our national anthem in tonight's volleyball game. Mohawks come in with a record of 3-6, while the Hillers come in at 6-3. These two teams met about a month ago, and the Hillers came out on top 3-0. Competitive match though, 25-22, 25-17, and 25-21. Again, the Hillers taking those sets, but the Mohawks competitive in two of those three sets. And it's going to start with improving the serve-receive. In that game, Mohawks not terribly effective, probably not as effective as they'd like to be, probably a better way to say it. But it was the difference. I'll be looking early to see if the Mohawks can handle the serve, pass it up front, and get into their system. For the Hillers, they bring in a pretty good team here, not just 6-3. They are 3-2 against common opponents of the Mohawks, while the Mohawks are 2-3 against those same opponents. So pretty evenly matched teams from a seniors standpoint. Well, the Hillers come in with 12 seniors, basically the entire roster less 3, a junior and a couple sophomores. Mohawks, they're pretty experienced as well. As you know, they have 9 seniors that'll be getting ready to celebrate senior night here in a couple weeks. We are ready to go. I'm going to bring you the lineups here in a moment, but ball's up and on its way, and that is DeLuca. Halloran, big swing and kill, and let's see if they can say net violation by Pat Halloran. So a nice system play. I like the serve receive, and again, that's I think what I'll be looking at early. Hillers with the 1-0 lead is DeLuca, Sepulveda. See Dylan McGuire, Pat Halloran, Tom Labens, over to McGuire, tips over the D and kills it. Oh, let's see, did he get to it? No, sorry. I thought some folks thought maybe he pancaked that off the floor, but the call is side out. Labens back to serve. Hopkinton with the swing, looks long. It is no touch. Mohawks, oh, wait, they're going to change it. It was a tip. I guess Dylan McGuire is who they're pointing to. Mentioned the lineup for the Mohawks missed Jonathan DeSantos, number 2. Don't want to forget him, so we'll flip the scoreboard here 2-1 in favor of the Hillers. Send it on their way, set across McGuire, big swing, dug off the block, free ball coming up to Luca. Labens, once again off the block, tipped up in the air nicely. Here comes a swing, it's long, no touch. Not long by much, a lot of top spin on that swing attempt, 2-2. Here early. Set number 1, we're going to get changes. Fitzgerald will come in, and Sepulveda will head off. So McGuire back to serve. Referee talked to one of the captains there briefly. Soft serve, fielded, set to the top, swing, long, touch, no. Couple back-to-back points for the Mohawks with the early lead here, 3-2. Both teams making some noise. Hopkinton nearest us. Back set, swing, dug, DeLuca, can't keep it in play. Swing and a kill. Liam Grady, watching him take some swings early, he can get up and get on top of it. Right now we'll get a chance at take a look at his serve for the first time tonight. Just kind of punches one over, a little bit of a miss hit. Fitzgerald smartly kind of half swings that. Big swing coming up. And they're going to say Halloran got his hands on it. Certainly looked like he did. Back and forth we go here early in set number 1. As always, want to thank you for tuning in on your various media devices. Always ask you give us a like, a follow, or a subscribe, and that is Fitzgerald on the swing and kill. Be sure to leave us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. Hills Community Media brings lots of featured content. Be sure to check us out on YouTube. Serve is received, big swing coming up, looks long. So right now, Hopkinton taking some swings at it, putting some balls out of play. I've gotten a couple touches. Those unforced errors a little less painful. Quick pass, set, swing. Halloran handles it, no one there. Tobin kind of cleared out. And the Mohawks out of position. We're tied at 5. DeLuca comes back in, and Pat Halloran will head off. William DeMello back to serve for the Hillers. Fitzgerald passes up, good serve receive. Fitzgerald on the swing. Let's see. Let's say net violation on the Hillers. And Jonathan DeSantos sends over a good serve and an ace, splits the defense. The libero, number 1. That's Wes Gonzalez, one of the few underclassmen on this team. I got caught looking at his edge defender and true ace. Goes back, same place. That's kind of mishandled. Free ball coming over, punched way deep. And the Mohawks expand their lead 8-5 here, set number 1. They coming off that initial meeting. And Mohawks were competitive in that game, but couldn't put it away. This would be a nice way to start. Locked up front. Tobin. Oh, monster block, number 12. That's Gervais Poir. That was an impressive block up front. Good looking swing, but it is side out. And Ryan Click comes in to serve. Timmy Krause dances it along the ceiling. Fitzgerald hits the set. And a couple back-to-back points tighten this one back up. Mohawks like the energy early. Right now, much better early job of serve receive. Fitzgerald smartly punches it over. Sets off target. Swing is handled by Krause. Tobin's blocked up front. Krause and DeLuca. Little miscommunication, and we got crazy 8s here, 8-8. Here in set number 1. Good serve. And Fitzgerald, free ball, overpass, handled by Fitzgerald again. Nice dig. Swing. And let's see what the call is. I gotta say it's inbounds. Must have got the line close to the back. 3 unanswered for the Hillers. They take the lead 9-8. Timmy Krause, Fitzgerald will send it over. Free ball coming up. Labens throws it deep. Set to the corner, tipped over. Well read. Kind of a bad set. Not the most of it. Throw it into the middle of the defense. Mohawks get caught spread out. Timmy Krause once again, overpass, dug by Krause. Can they get to it? Labens does. Timmy smartly throws it deep. Mohawks reset on D. Swing coming up. Blocked initially, falls. So 11-8 here. Mohawks could use a side out. Let's see if they can get it. Labens Fitzgerald tips over the D. And they will, in fact, get it. Sepulveda will check in for Fitzgerald. McGuire for Timmy Kraus. Mohawks have been on the road for a while. We haven't seen some of these rotations before. We'll get used to them, of course. Tyler Sepulveda. Referee's going to take a moment to adjust the antenna. Looks like it kind of got hit and dislodged. He'll kind of reposition that. Both teams kind of regroup. 11-9 here in favor of the Hillers. See if Tyler can find the line here. I always enjoy watching Tyler serve. Here it comes. Jump serve. Big swing. Handled well. They'll set to the corner. Big swing into the net. Mohawks inch closer. 11-10. Great serve. Handled well. Bit of an unforced error on the swing into the net. That one's going to catch the tape. Sepulveda going with the plus serve there. Just caught the tape. Side out to the Hillers. 2-point advantage and the ball. Good serve. Hits the roof. McGuire tips over. Bit off target. Free ball coming up. DeSantos. Big swing. McGuire gets blocked up front. They throw it over. Well read by basically a back set by Laban. Swing. Good. Got a bounce. Net off the back wall. Big swing and a kill. 13-10 here. Set number 1. Pauline Westcote bringing you the action tonight from the Andy Morak Gymnasium on the campus of Millis High School. Serve on the way into the net. Service error. Tighten this one up a little bit. 13-11 as DeLuca grabs the ball for the serve. Pat Halloran, the senior captain, back in front. Serve deep. Set our side. Big swing. And they get to it. No, DeLuca almost had it. No one there to field it off the net. So Mohawks trying to get some momentum going here. So Hopkinton makes their changes. They'll head back to the service line. It is Michael Click, I think. If I got that number right, I did. And the service error. Got a Michael Click and a Ryan Click. For a second there, I thought I got it wrong, but got the right click there. Laban's with the serve. Nice set to the corner. Big swing, handled by DeLuca. Big high set. It's a bit of an overpass. Halloran couldn't get to it. Set traveled over the net. Miller's ready for it. $15-12 here. Sepulveda receives that one. Laban's corner. McGuire with the swing. Overpass. Let's see what the Mohawks can do here. Halloran blocked up front. And I think we get a center line violation. And we're going to get a timeout with the Mohawks trailing in this one, 16-12. We'll be right back. So the Mohawks will come out of there. Timeout to Santos. DeLuca, Sepulveda, Labans, McGuire, and Halloran make up your Mohawk 6. And we've got our whistle. Mohawks can use a side out here. Keep it close. Playing pretty good volleyball. Little out of sorts last handful. See if they can get it going here with McGuire. Big swing, block, call. And I'm sure who the call was on under the net. Either way, point to the Hillers. Long set to Santos, blocked up front, and he's got to read that. Jonathan, the block is there. way before the swing. Got to read that, make the adjustment. Back set, McGuire throws it home. Let's see what the call is. I'm going to say carried it. McGuire up. Serve on the way. Little pre-serve ritual. That's going to be off the block, out of bounds, off of Hiller. So we'll get that side out. Quick question here from head coach Corey Jackson to the R2. He's questioning the McGuire play. Dylan thought he was on top of it. So change is made. Smallville comes off. Fitzgerald comes on. McGuire back to serve. And McGuire puts it into the tape. Hiller is at 20. This one's gotten away from the Mohawks. 1.85 3-point lead. Just turned into a 15-5 run for the Hillers. Set to Fitzgerald. This smartly tips over the D. The Hillers react. Nice play. Big swing. Can they get to that? No. Laban's on the dive attempt. Couldn't get to it. And Hillers with the commanding 8-point lead here in set number 1. Not the start the Mohawks were looking for. So Luca pitches that receive high. They do scramble for it. Set coming up. Big swing. Blocked. See what the call is. Hit the antenna on the way back, so the block hit the antenna out of bounds. Tough break for the Mohawks. Ball not bouncing their way at the moment. Serve. Nice job by Fitzgerald. Hits the net. Kind of change up, back set, big swing. DeLuca can't get to it. Gets to the back wall. And Hopkinton closing in on set number 1 here. Big jump serve coming up into the tape. Not close, so that'll be a service error. Mohawks will take over. Desperate need of a run here. That sends the safety over. Short set, big swing, just tipped it over. Kind of read the D, saw the hole, kind of punched it. We're going to get a score change here. The R1 kind of overrode. Guess we're going to get a redo on the point. So 23-14. I did not see why. Maybe I'll inquire about that a little later. Set our side. Swing is long and out of bounds. Couple back-to-back points for your Mohawks. Make it 23-15. Not a lot of wiggle room here for your Mohawks. Nice save there and a well-placed serve. Swung. Gonna catch some of the roof. Bounce down. Cross has seen that before. Tobin does a nice job just getting that over. Tough angle. Swing. Tossed home. Kind of a mini wrist swing more than anything, but it works. Hopkinton. Early just demonstrating they'll take what the defense gives them. They're set a little off target, so just kind of threw it back home. Mohawks once again just kind of a little soft in the middle. And serve on the way, and it's an ace. That'll end set number 1, 25-15. We'll be back for set number 2. And the Mohawks get ready to take on set number 2. It's Halloran. See McGuire, Labens, Sepulveda, Tobin, And Devin Cruz, number 4, into the lineup. So a little bit of a lineup change here going into set number 2, and a chance to check in with the referee on the floor between sets, asking about that do-over point. And as can happen in a fast game, got caught looking for the block and couldn't quite get a good read on the ball when it landed, whether it was inbounds or out of bounds. Instead of guessing, he just decided to do over the point, which is absolutely the right thing to do. Fast-moving game, 2 referees, and some fairly light lines there on the floor of this volleyball/basketball court. Does happen. So Mohawks are set. Also got a chance to listen in on Coach Corey Jackson's message to his Mohawks, who, despite the final score, I thought at times played well. They received well, like we talked about, kind of keys to the game at the beginning. Serve, receive, for me, was at the top of the list. I actually thought they did a pretty good job with that. But heard Coach Jackson just telling his team, don't slow down, and I think that's the right message for sure. Laban serve on the way, he goes short. They set, big swing, nice player by McGuire. They're gonna go back to him, tips over the D. Almost pancaked, almost a beautiful play by the Hillers. Couldn't quite get to it, and it'll be the Mohawks with the 1-0 lead. Thomas with his pre-serve ritual of the deep breath. I love that. And that's going to be blocked on the Mohawk side. Halloran and Cruz there. Just not able to push that back to the Hiller side. So we had tied at 1. Couple points here into set number 2. On the way, DeLuca gets to it. Labins, it's off. Serve, the set I think was to Halloran, just off time, and falls harmlessly to the Mohawk side of things. Passed up front, set, swing. Dug out nicely, free ball over, DeLuca up front, Labins, McGuire. Tried to tip to the D. I gotta say, he touched it 4 times, hit the tape, no touch by the Hillers. Nice effort by Coach Jackson to try to get a call, but pretty clear from our vantage point right in front of us. 3-1 here early. And that one's gonna catch the tape. Service there will tighten this one back up at 3-2. Sepulveda will head out, and Fitzgerald will come into this one. McGuire back to the service line. Serve on the way. And back set towards us. Big swing off the block, out of bounds, but Mohawks touched it last. Jimmy Kraus, the senior captain, back into this one as McGuire will head off. Take his spot in the back. And it's DeLuca passing up front. Well done, Halloran, nice swing. Best swing of the game for Pat Halloran. Swung through it, just blows the block up. He'll grab the ball back to serve. Tobin's back into this one, so some nice size along the front for the Mohawks. Set to the corner, block in place, it's blocked, but it just won't. Michael Tobin kind of looking, going, hey, what do I got to do here? Good hands on that, it rode along the tape, out of bounds on the Mohawk side. The Hillers with the point. Mohawks struggling to find rhythm here. Miller side of deep, it's Kraus, Labins, Fitzgerald, Swinging through. I like the swings early in set number 2. Another good-looking swing. Devin Cruz will head off. And it'll be Jonathan DeSantos for your Mohawks. Heading back. DeSantos sends over, passed up front. Chip back. Oh, little misread. Oh, nice save. Coming across. Fitzgerald pulls back, punches that over the block attempt. And touch it deep. It's going to look wide. It is. And the Mohawks have tied this one back up at 5. Nice. Some good-looking play from the Mohawks. Looking to get something going here. Set number 2. Another good serve. Passes off target. The set isn't much better. They're going to send a free ball over. It was a good quick one. Tobin's blocked up front. Can somebody get that over? No, just kind of a little bit of a scramble. Probably a little more time than that. Mohawks down 1 in this one, 6-5. And that is Ryan Click. Back to serve, throws one over into Coffin corner for an ace. Mohawks got caught flat-footed. It's another one this time. Kraus is up to the task. DeSantos goes for the corner from deep. Just in a swing through it, no spin. And we're going to get a score check here. We have 7-5 on the board. We'll see. We'll let them work that out. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. And I think we're just about ready to resume action here. Referee number 2 on the floor talks it over with the head coach of Hopkinton. He'll head over to the R1. The student volunteers that are keeping score on the table. I always appreciate their efforts. I don't think we're going to see a score change here. I'll see if the chair umpire agrees with my assessment, but I didn't see anything that's indicated that there would be a change. They're continuing to talk it over, as always. I want to thank you for watching Mills Community Media's coverage of Mills Mohawk Athletics. Wes Cote doing the hard work tonight, operating the camera. Paul Eaton here, bringing you the play-by-play. So we're at the halfway point of the season. Mohawks came in with 3-6 record, Hopkinton 6-3. The battle testing Tri-Valley League. Referees look like they're about to wrap up that conversation, and now it looks like the chair referee is going to come down. So we are not as close as I might have thought. So as much as I tried to stall, we're going to take a timeout. It's 7-5 on the scoreboard right now. We'll see if that stays. They're going to talk it over. We'll be right back. All right, well, the chair umpire is climbing the steps. He's in position. The Hillers have the ball. The scoreboard still reads 7-5. And we've had a little entertainment here, but ball's on its way, and it's an ace. The Mohawks were still in the timeout, I guess. Just not quite ready for play to resume. It was somewhat abrupt, just lengthy. I know at home you may not experience through the power of editing and our great production crew back at Mills Community Media. You probably won't know how long that pause was, but it was lengthy timeout. Nice job by DeSantos to punch that over. They set to the corner, big swing coming up, blocked up front, dug out. Back set towards us, big swing, blocked on the tape. Tobin, a little bit of help from Ryan Fitzgerald. Sepulveda will head to the check-in line. Fitzgerald will come off. And then McGuire and Kraus will make a change as well. They're waiting for the referee to get that taken care of. Tyler's got the ball. Uh, all right, so more delays here, but we are underway. Sepulveda with the big serve, travels long, the error. Didn't follow through on that. Tyler always bringing the heat with the serve. I love it. So Hillers with the 9-6 lead there. Libero will throw one deep. Santos does a nice job receiving that. McGuire with the punch over. Hillers up to the task there. Big swing. Sepulveda with the dig. That is just an overpass that the Mohawks can't clean up. Tobin Laban's in the area. Go back, folks. Watch that dig by Sepulveda. Impressive. The junior. Not the biggest guy on the floor. He'd be the first to tell you, but man, no one playing harder than that kid. DeLuca with the serve. Scores 9-7. And DeLuca mishits it. And Coach Jackson thinking it got the line. Referee calls it out of bounds. 10-7 in favor of the Hillers. So a slow-moving second set here. Mohawks back, ready to receive. That's going to travel long. And sometimes the ball don't lie. Coach Jackson really felt that ball was in. Next serve out of bounds, so maybe. Cruz is back in. DeSantos comes off. Devin had some nice minutes early in this one. Had a little size up front for your Mohawks. Down the line, out of bounds. Just out of bounds. Going for the ace. More changes, both teams, quick rotations, lots of players in this one. Couple dribbles, clap, and serve. Figured that one out. Laban's back set, McGuire, big swing, and they're gonna say it's long. Maybe a half a foot, half a basketball. Like the play, like the system. Hillers with a 4-point advantage, 12-8 here. Serve on the way. DeLuca passes it up front. Set off target. Halloran puts it in though. Fingertip kill. Mohawks will take it. Quick rotation this time around. Sepulveda heads off. Fitzgerald in. McGuire. Serve is received, back swing, blocked up front, and that's going to be blocked for a kill. It's Devin Cruz and Pat Halloran combining. Good positioning up front. McGuire punches it over. Passed up front, big swing, kill. Oh, can they get to it? No. Nice extra effort there by Labans and Fitzgerald, but couldn't get enough air under that. As the quick rotations go on both sides. It's Timmy Kraus back into this one. McGuire will head off. Ball on its way. DeLuca passes it up front. He's having a good game. Blocked, punched over. Nice save. No, out of bounds. So, nice bid there. Labans to Halloran, he's blocked up front. Set was not high enough for Halloran to really get a swing on. Kind of an easy block up front. Serve on the way. Labans. Yeah, they're going to change that. Kind of reached over the net before he made contact with the ball. You can't do that in volleyball, so we should see a score change here. We will. 15-11 in favor of the Hillers. Halloran gets the whistle, serve on the way, passed up front. Set our side, tipped over. Halloran digs it out. Labens, Fitzgerald off the block, dug out in the back. Here comes the swing, blocked up front. Swing from deep. That's Halloran on the dig. Labens tracks it down. Tobin with the free ball. Mohawks reset. Hillers will try to take advantage. That sets off target, and it's going to fall on their side. Fourth touch. Mohawks looked very good within that play. Mohawks could just string some of that energy, and Halloran's going to have the service error with the miss hit on the serve. And that has been the story tonight, just unable to sustain momentum. Couple more changes on the Hopkinton side. Teams are going back and forth there a bit, which is cycling both teams through their rotations. So the R1, the chair umpire, talking to the captains. Not sure what that was about, but we're gonna go collect the ball. We got our whistle, and we are assumedly ready to go here. Serve on the way, it's short. DeLuca overpass, killed. And that is one thing the Hillers have jumped on tonight. Number 12 for the Hillers. Was able to clean that up. Mohawks are going to take a timeout. That was Gervais Puar. Mohawks will take a timeout, trailing this one by 5, 17-12. We'll be right back. Ball on the way. DeLuca fields that. Labens with the set. Fitzgerald tips over. Mohawks able to grab it. Labens will reset. It's a back set to Cruz. He punches over and kills it. Set caught Devin out of position a little bit. Able to kind of reach up. I think it was a left arm. Throw that over. Devin will head off as DeSantos comes in to serve. Frank DeLuca in the back. The libero kind of doing what he does. Kind of having his quiet, effective game, receiving a lot of serves. Floating along that back line. DeSantos going to put it into the net. Service error is starting to kind of pile up here a little bit on your Mohawks. Better serving team than this, historically. They'll trail in this one by 5. Click back to serve. And miss hit, another service error. Neither team serving particularly well. Could argue it's keeping it tight, keeping the rotations moving through. I feel like Sepulveda just checked out. He checks right back in. He'll to the service line. Same with McGuire and Timmy Krause. The BC-bound senior captain, Timmy Krause. Wrapping up the school year, halfway through the season. About 3 weeks left for these seniors. Blocked up front. Tobin, they set up again, block again, but this one's gonna travel out of bounds. Tobin did a nice job up front. And a little snake bitten at times. Good block, 2 hands on it, just out on the right side where the block came from. I'm not gonna say it was inbounds, check that. And Sepulveda catches the tape and drops in an ace. 18-16. So I think the referee in the chair initially called it to Hopkinton and then reversed the call. Sepulveda with the serve, they pass it up front. Cross set, a big swing. Gets off target. Miss hit, and it's the Hillers who take the timeout. 1-point game, 18-17, set number 2. We'll be right back. Quick timeout for the Hillers. 60-second timeout. They took about 25 seconds. That was the Mohawks who end up taking more of the 35, 36-second timeout. They'll retake the floor. Sepulveda back to serve. DeSantos along with DeLuca in the back. We got McGuire, Labens, and Michael Tobin up front. Sepulveda has the whistle. Throws it up, nice serve. Really a great serve. Set's gonna be tipped out of bounds, and we're tied at 18. So the Hillers don't get the early dividend on the timeout. Sepulveda wasting no time. They'll send it again. They failed that. Let's see what the call is gonna be. I don't say it was carried in the Mohawks with the point. Referee never pointed. Kind of pointed to the net. Anyway, Sepulveda into the tape. Service error ties us back up at 19. Coach Jackson urging his team, keep the energy up, keep the focus. No easy points here. DeLuca going to catch the light. Labens adjusts. McGuire throws it deep smartly. Set to the corner. Big swing into Coffin corner for the kill. No chance. Good system play to their big hitter. Mohawks want the side out right away. That's Alex Piccioli, number 10. Gets the kind of the bulk of the heavy lifting for the Hillers on the hit side. That's going to travel well. Well read by DeSantos. Tied at 20. DeLuca will come back in. Tobin heads off. Big number 33 in your program. DeLuca with his traditional dribble sends it deep, and it travel just long. Frank, pretty reliable server. Rare service error for him. So Hillers make their normal rotation switches. Halloran and Labens with DeLuca in the front. That's going to be McGuire in the front with DeLuca, Sepulveda, and DeSantos in the back. Short serve handled by DeLuca. Labens, McGuire, swinging, killed. We're tied again at 21. Devin Cruz comes back in as DeSantos will head off. Labens back to serve. Nice pass up front, back set, swung on, out of bounds. Oh, yeah. Let's see, we got a touch. I think it was in bounds. So it's Hopkinton with the side out. A point in the ad court, so 22-21, their favor. Serve is gonna catch the net. Fortuitous. Boy, what a time for that. Serve off the tape, dribbles over. Halloran. Cruz tried to get to it. Cruz will head off. DeSantos back in. 23-21. Mohawks need a side out right here. Keep this closer. Labens, Halloran. That's going to catch the stealing on the high dig attempt. They do, in fact, get the point. McGuire will grab the ball. Fitzgerald will come back in. Sepulveda heads off. A little more hitting up front. McGuire throws it up, passed up front. Big swing and the kill. Labens tried to get low to get it. So it is Hopkinton at set point. Mohawks need to be ready defensively. Get to this, not a hard server. They can set it. They do. Pass it up front. Labens, Halloran. It's miss-hit, and that's your ball game. Tough way to end. Mohawks played well throughout. An unforced error ends it. The Mohawks fall in set number 2, 25-22. We'll be back for set number 3. And we are just about ready to get set for set number 3. Pauline alongside Wesco today, bringing you action from the Andy Murack Gymnasium on the campus of Millis High School. Hillers have taken the first 2 sets. Mohawks battling in set number 2, just falling short They'll look to push this to a 4th set, but they'll need to pick up a set win here against a good Hiller team. Halloran with McGuire, DeSantos, Sepulveda, DeLuca, and Labens. Hillers collect the ball from our referee on the floor. Appreciate him kind of keeping us abreast. I've had a couple questions for him throughout the action here, so always appreciate the referees for the work they do. I like to say I don't want to do that job, I want to do this one. So we don't have a sport without him. So appreciate you guys. Serve on the way. Pass up front, Labens to McGuire. He's into the block. Really didn't have much of a chance. Got underneath it. More net than block, but either way, side out. Check that point to Hopkinton. Sepulveda passes that up nicely. McGuire blocked up front. DeLuca digs that. Labens, Halloran, he's blocked. They dig it out. Send it to the corner. Tipped over. Dropped it in. There's the Mohawks with the point. Tie us up here at 1. Labens with the serve. He served well tonight, Thomas. I don't recall a service error at this point. It's blocked up front. Halloran catches the tape. Somehow the Hillers send it back over. And that's going to go deep. DeSantos went cross court. Long by about a foot, foot and a half. Side out to the Hillers. They'll switch. DeSantos getting a little coaching. Couldn't quite finish that swing. Need a little more topspin on it. Serve to DeLuca. Halloran, it's off time. Halloran and Labens off by about a second. 3-1 here early. Out, nice. And we'll see if they got net violation on the Hillers. Fitzgerald and Sepulveda will Fitzgerald in, Sepulveda out. McGuire to the service line. 3-2 Hillers. Passed up front. Is it over? No. Let's see. After all that, it didn't get the antenna, kind of caught the tape, bounced out of bounds off of the Hillers. Tied at 3. Whole lot of nothing as the ball ping-ponged around there. McGuire with the short serve into the net for the ace. Big swing, blocked up front, free ball. Labens, Santos into the net. And we're tied at 4s. McGuire will head off. Timmy Kraus into this one. DeLuca once again. Miscommunication. Halloran throws a free ball. Back set, big swing off the block. Fitzgerald with the save. He'll set towards us, swing. And DeLuca reaching up. Uncharacteristically. Lots of pace. I always say easy for us to say from here. Those are split second decisions. Frank has received a lot of serves today. He's done well. That was the key. Coming in, Halloran with the kill. Nice job once again. Frank DeLuca to Labens to Halloran. Tobin will head in for Frank. Frank has received A lot of passes tonight. We've talked about the key of the game being serve receive. They've done a nice job there. It's been other things. Big swing, long point to the Mohawks, 6-5 their lead. As we go back and forth. Halloran sends it over. Just up front. Set our side. Let's see, any touch? No, out of bounds. 7-5 Mohawks. Pat with the deep serve. Ace! And it's Halloran with the ace. 8-5 Mohawks. Floats it in. I'm going to be honest, off the hit, I thought it was out. Just kind of went up and fell straight down. He'll send another one. This one passed up front. They'll set to the back. Big swing, dug out by Rouse. They punch over the quick free. Hillers adjust, swing from deep, off the block. Russ is there. Set to the corner and put away. That's DeSantos. Cross corner kill. Mohawks 9, Hillers 5. They'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. And the Mohawks retake the floor. The Hillers once again take a timeout. And head coach, and I apologize, I don't have his name on my roster, but kind of an even-tempered guy, just tells team calm down, get the side out, get back to work, and Halloran tries to flow one over the D again. This one's going to travel long, so the timeout does, in fact, pay that dividend. But contrasting coaching styles, yeah, Coach Jackson a little bit more kind of emotional leader on the sideline. He'll kind of get loud with the team, try to energize them, get them focused. Hiller coach a little bit more subdued on the sideline. Both styles can be effective. I like both. Fitzgerald receives, it's an overpass. Kind of costs some block. Tobin with the block attempt punches it out of bounds. You only get the one hand on it, which typically is from there can be trouble depending on which way it bounces, which arm it hits. Either way, a couple back-to-back points for the Hillers off the timeout. Mohawks want to get a side out here. Keep control of the set. Serve on the way. Krause gets an arm on it, and that's blocked up front. They do not get the side out, so we are got a 1-point game, 9-8. Hillers serve on the way. It's Fitzgerald to Labens, back to Fitzgerald. Tips it over, and he'll get the kill. Set was a bit off target. Fitzgerald wisely doesn't try to do too much with it. Works out. Falls down between the net and the defense. DeSantos back to serve. Mohawks by 2 in this one, 10-8, set 3. Got to have a win here in set 3 to force more play. Nice set, tipped over. I think it's behind the antenna, but it's out of bounds either way. A little bit of noise from the Hopkinton bench. Serve handled. Back set, really just nice to keep that overpass in bounds. Labens dips over the D and kills it. Coach for the Hillers looking for a touch twice on the pass over, but Labens did have his back kind of turned, which can lead to that. Serve tips off the net, clears it. Punched over, off the net. And the free attempt by DeLuca, it's out of bounds. 12-9. Here at the Andy Marak Gymnasium on the campus of Millis High School. Once again, Millis Community Media bringing you Millis athletics throughout the school year. Started with football during the colder weather, girls volleyball. We did both boys and girls basketball. Both teams had good seasons. Girls going to the semifinals, losing to eventual league or state champion South Hadley. Of course, here we are for boys volleyball. As the school year winds down. It's Sepulveda with the ball and a 4-point lead for his Mohawks. Throw it up, serve on the way, passed up front, set, swing blocked, dug, punched over. It's DeLuca. Labens, DeSantos into the tape. Nice swing attempt. I like the effort. Called play. 13-10 on the side out. Certainly been a lot of fun for me and the team at Mills Community Media to bring you sports throughout the season. Look forward to senior night. Here's McGuire, kills it. See if there's going to be let's see which way we're going to point here. Referees pointing in both directions, I think, but they do eventually call it for the Hillers. Laban's checking in just to see what the call was. Maybe get a little clarification from the R1. Not going to matter. Serve is on its way. DeLuca fields it. Labens to DeSantos, and it's going to be long. Once again, the Hillers cutting into this Mohawk lead, 13-12. Each time the Mohawks have been able to stave this one off. Let's see if they're up to the task once again. It's DeLuca, high arcing pass. McGuire tries to throw over for the free, and it catches the tape. Dylan just maybe overthinking it a bit. Tried to throw it deep. We're tied at 13s. Good serve. DeLuca gets to it, and nobody can find it. Now we got an ace and a Hiller lead at 14-13. And Coach Jackson will take a timeout. Hillers on top, 14-13. They scored 4 in a row. Mohawks will try to stop that momentum right here. We'll be right back. Libero for the Hillers, serve on the way, travels long and out of bounds. So Coach Jackson's timeout pays a dividend. We're tied back at 14. A little more than halfway through set number 3. Pauline Westcote bringing you the action. DeLuca takes his dribble, passes off target, free ball coming up. See if Mohawks can take advantage. Labens Halloran off the block, dug out. Now it's the Hillers. They're going to punch another free ball over. Mohawks, once again, good position. Let's see. McGuire gets on top of that, throws it down. Like to see him hit that. That's what Coach Jackson talking to him, saying, hey, don't throw it, hit it. Don't leave it open to some level of subjectiveness from the referees. I agree. Big swing. Killed right down the line. As the Hopkinton's big hitter, he does not come off the floor. When they need a point, he's the one getting the ball. That is Alex Piccioli, number 10. One of the 12 seniors on this Hopkinton team. Many of them playing throughout this one. Of course, there are many on the bench to not play, I guess. Mohawks kind of have a mix of underclassmen and seniors. McGuire, Halloran, and DeSantos in the front. Two of the 3 are seniors. Labens, Sepulveda, and DeLuca in the back as that one gets... Let's see what the call's gonna be. So, get another net adjustment here. Coach Jackson thought the Mohawks had saved that one. Referees disagree as it gets very quiet here in the Marac Gymnasium. My voice carrying across the gym. No one wants to hear that. Serve on the way. Passed up front by DeLuca. Let's see. Going to go wide off to Santos. Hit attempt. And it is the Hillers with the lead here, 17-16. Traveling deeper into set number 3. Serve on the way. David's back set. McGuire tried to float over, saw the block in position. Good play. It's DeLuca, the set. Nice scramble D here by the Mohawks. McGuire tries the big hit. Let's see. Off. Somebody got a piece of it as it off the block. Probably looked like it was going to be out of bounds. Hillers with the 2-point lead. Their largest lead of set 3, 18-16. Mohawks need a side out. Serve on the way. DeLuca. It's going to travel over and killed. DeLuca did a nice job digging that hard serve out, but it carried over the net. Hillers have cleaned those up all night long. Got some big presence in the middle. They have not let those mistakes not be capitalized on. And that serve, DeLuca once again. Sepulveda tracks it down, and no one there. Miscommunication. Off the second pass attempt, that's McGuire's got to come up and make that play. And this one in jeopardy of getting away from your Mohawks. McGuire with the swing attempt, long. We're going to get another timeout from the Mohawks. They trail in this one by 5. Little momentum for the Hillers. We'll be right back. Mohawks come out of their timeout. It's Halloran, McGuire, Santos, Volveda, DeLuca, and Labens. Mohawks needed side out. Momentum has clearly shifted. The ball in the hands of the Hillers' best player. Serve up and on the way. It's an ace. Sepulveda and DeSantos. It splits the D. And it feels like a good time. As always, want to thank the administration for letting you bring us tonight's action. Superintendent Robert Mulaney, Principal Patrick Nash, Athletic Director Derek Finney, and of course, Head Coach Corey Jackson for letting us be here in the gym to bring you tonight's action. Ball is dug out, punched over. Labens gets to it. DeLuca will set. McGuire floats it over the D. They adjust. Big swing coming up. It's Sepulveda. He gets to that. Nice play by Tyler. McGuire throws it over. Not much hitting the floor right now. Blocked up front. Kick save by the libero. They punch it over and kill it. And the Mohawks trailing in this one by 7, 23-16. Not a lot of wiggle room left here if there's going to be a comeback. Serve on the way. DeLuca. Labens chases that down. McGuire with the big swing. Dug out nicely. Punched over. Labens. It's DeLuca. McGuire mini swing. Set to the middle. They toss it over. Labens with a nice diving attempt. Hit that over. They throw the free. Libero with the free ball. It's going to go into the corner. Sepulveda will come off. We are at set point. All lead West Cote. Happy to bring you tonight's action as Hopkinton closes in on their sweep. And wide, and that's the game. So the Mohawks fall in 3 sets. Final set 25-16. They'll line up to shake hands. Once again, Hopkinton prevails 3-0. For West Cote, I'm Paul Aiden. On behalf of everybody at Mills Community Media, we thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.